Hi ho, folks. Welcome back to another trailer reaction. Nick's here. Nick's running away immediately.
Hold on.
No, we're still rolling with this.
Nick didn't have props ready.
I don't want my lightsaber's not charged, guys. This isn't fair.
Neither is mine.
I have the high ground.
First off, I've got Mando sitting on it. There we go.
The exposure is really bad.
That is real rough. No, folks, we are here to watch the Ahsoka trailer. Not even to talk about this. So let's go ahead and watch the trailer. I've seen it.
It has lightsabers, all right?
Nick, have you seen the Ahsoka trailer yet? We'll see. Mitch has not seen it. I'm hitting play.
He has not. Let's do it.
Something's coming.
Can you turn the volume up a bit?
Yeah, I got
Or
you.
I guess I can do that on my side.
Oh, I just have it all the way down on my end.
Oh.
I sense it.
This is a new beginning.
There she is.
That's Sabine.
Yes.
For some, war. For others,
You gotta love the little war criminal.
It's been a while. Things have changed. I started hearing whispers about Thrawn's
There he
return
is.
as heir to the Empire. We have to prepare for the worst.
Oh, Ray Stevenson.
yeah.
The Jedi fell a long time ago.
So much
There aren't
chills.
many left.
Is that Ezra?
That's Ezra.
Yeah, that's the last message he sent.
Perhaps it is time to begin again.
So good.
Okay, so a couple things. Ray Stevenson is back in Star Wars. Originally, he played Grand Saxon in the Clone Wars. So he went from animated to voice, to voice to animated to live action, different character. David Tennant's character, the droid.
Okay, I thought that sounded familiar.
David Tennant is back as that character. Lars Mikkelsen, who plays Thrawn in the animated series, is now playing him in the live action, which is amazing.
Perfect cast.
At what point
If
do
you
we start
notice
calling
there-
this what this is? This is Rebels 2.
It's 100%.
It's live
also,
action
if you
Rebels.
notice,
Yeah.
if you notice that hilt, that one, if you go back, just right there, that hilt that Sith has is Kanan's hilt.
Oh shit,
No,
you're
it is
right.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah. And guess where we left Kanan's hilt at the end of Rebels?
Oh,
We left it with Thrawn. Well, not with Thrawn.
Thrawn
We left
had
it with
Thrawn had
basically
it.
Thrawn ended up having it. So
Thrawn stole it.
what a fuck you. Sorry. What a screw you to
We curse
say to just bleep it out. We'll put in post.
We don't do that.
We won't even
here.
do that. Here's the thing. I
Okay,
feel
what
like
a
all of
fuck
this.
you in post man, I killed Kanan, and also I'm gonna use his lightsaber. His fucking.
Right, dude. There's so much awesome things here. Like the thing that has me so stoked is this: Sabine is living at Ezra's old home.
Yeah.
On Lothal.
Lothal.
There's a goddamn Loth cat.
Loth cat.
Yeah,
you know?
Love Cat.
Also, just the live action casting for these characters is so damn good.
So dead on. Mary Elizabeth Winstead is Hera.
That said, it is one of the
action
biggest
choppy.
teases of this is that they have not shown us the ghost.
Or we haven't seen the face of Thrawn either, which is
Well, we also it's gonna be interesting to see what happens here, because this is a Griffin and I have been talking about this as we go through Mandalorian. This period of the transition from the Empire to the New Republic, there's so much to explore here, because setting up Thrawn to be the next emperor, we know that doesn't happen. So like, what is it that is his downfall between here and the sequel trilogy? Is he still like? There's so much that can happen here, and I'm so down for it.
Well, we don't exactly know that because there are 30 years before the Force Awakens. So I mean, there's so much that could happen. I mean, look at what happens in 2 to 3 years, in 19 years, and like these spanning points that we don't know about. Even now with the announcement of they announced also at Celebration that there's going to be a movie post episode 9, like 10 years after episode 9. So there's
more
really a gap
eras,
in narrative
more
film.
eras to Star Wars.
There's going to be
There's the dawn of the Jedi.
The dawn of the Jedi is going to be like that era between a 25,000 years before
James Mangold giving us a Jedi origin story is not something I knew I needed.
I mean, we
And
saw
we're
that,
getting it, and I'm so happy.
At Star Wars Celebration, they gave us that timeline, right? Of like all of the different eras that they can play with in Star Wars. And it's ridiculous. Like the amount of stories they can tell is so cool. I love that we're getting this. I mean, this is a story we've wanted since Rebels ended.
Absolutely.
And I love some of the connotations, like some of the assumptions that I'm definitely making, like a lot of this Force imagery and like in the temple ruin looking thing in that fight look very reminiscent of some of the imagery in Jedi Fallen Order. The video game.
Zepho.
Like, could we be doing more Force stuff? Like, Ezra's Force powers were very natural, like, flora, fauna, and nature. It would be really interesting to see. I'm sure we will see Ezra in this. Maybe, honestly, I would love it if we didn't see Ezra until the end of the season.
What if Ezra didn't make it? Is the other
That's
thing.
also very possible.
It's very possible.
All we see of Ezra, even though Ezra's cast, all we see of Ezra is flashbacks or like what happened during that time that he was with Thrawn.
Well, we also get that scene of Ray Stevenson and Ahsoka in the I don't remember, like the Jedi, like the weird space between worlds or whatever it is.
Yes,
and from Rebels, and I'm so curious to see them explore more of that Jedi lore, and especially like knowing we're getting that James Mangold Jedi origin film, like that stuff has always been something I wanted to see explored in live action, and we're getting it, and I'm happy.
Well, the fact they like name drop heir to the Empire, like that's super important in Legends. Like, I mean, Thrawn obviously super important in Legends post Jedi, but like now we kind of know at least some sort of direction of what cues they're going to take from Legends to bring into canon, and have this be a kind of celebration of that that lineage.
And finding out more about these two Sith and what that means in the 30 years between this and, Andy Serkis followed by Emperor, which is all weird choices, but Snoke, that's the name I was trying to remember. But it's just like, that is going to be interesting to explore. And also, Nick, are you caught up with Mando?
Yeah.
All right, so Mando spoilers for a couple of weeks ago for those of y'all here who haven't watched it yet.
I already spoiled Rebels, so
Rebels is there. We're watching Mando right now, and if you want, go watch our recaps we do every week. But spoiler for a couple of weeks ago, like we got Zeb. We know Zeb made it through the Galactic Civil War.
Not only that he made it through, he's also a part of the Rebels, like
New
the
Republic.
New Republic. Yeah.
Which more wants me to get that
Rangers play into this too. Well, I just, instead of doing it with, crazy right-wing lady that got written off the show in one line, do it with Papa from Kim's Convenience. Like, have him be the star of the show. I'd be all for that.
Dude, him and Zeb. Like, that's all I need.
And Filoni. I mean, too, like, Filoni's got that one character, I forget the name of the character, but
oh yeah, he's one of the.
He's got that character to like kind of drop in every once in a while, which is pretty cool.
Dude, the fact that he's wearing the cowboy hat in that cameo too.
Right. The fact that you missed it, Griffin, on the first watch is still funny.
I'm still so mad about it.
It's funny too because he's like, it's the only hat. He said this at Celebration. It's the only hat I don't have. They won't let me have.
It's just going to be interesting to see how this all develops, and honestly, just let Filoni do anything he wants in this universe. The fact he's getting the feature film is huge. Like, just the world that he has continued to build on the legacy of what George Lucas did is just nothing if not outstanding.
even though he like started with like Mandalorian in live action, what's really interesting is like Ahsoka is his baby. Like Ahsoka
Yeah.
is like his creation, and to like not only like obviously you've seen her in Mandalorian, but to actually fill out exclusively almost his characters in from Rebels and have a whole show about that in live action. I mean, you know, in during Celebration, during one of his interviews, he got like so choked up. He says like, you guys made this happen. Like it's really cool. You can feel like this is the culmination of all of that animated series build up that he's gotten so far. And like, say what you will about Mando right now, but like I think that he's kind of off to the side doing Ahsoka while Favreau's taking over Mando, which is, you know, has its ups and downs. It's great, bad, you know, we'll get into that later. But like, I think that this is going to be something incredible that you're going to want to watch every single episode. And like, given like things like Obi-Wan, like this feels like a short bet, and things like Obi-Wan felt like a short bet, but I think this is just like
This feels
you
different.
can tell.
This
Yeah,
because
you can
there
tell
is that
this
care from
is-
Filoni for this character, for not
Right.
just for Ahsoka, but yeah, for the Rebels characters too. Like,
Mhm.
It's
It's
not
gonna be
even that.
great.
Like you look at this versus Obi-Wan, and the legacy of George Lucas and what he built is still there, where you know where this character has to end up. Whereas we don't know what happens to Ahsoka post Empire. We don't know what happens with the Rebels crew. All we know at this point is, based on this trailer, Zeb, Sabine, and what's her
Hera.
name? Hera made it through.
hey,
And
don't forget
thank
Chopper.
God.
Don't forget the war
Can't
criminal.
forget Chopper. Can't forget. I can't
Our
wait to
first
rewatch
live action
Rebels.
Rebel. Our first live
Yeah,
action
true.
Rebel. 'cause it was in
Technically.
Rogue One.
Although wasn't
Was.
Hera with him in that scene?
No,
No.
General,
General
Syndulla
Syndulla.
was mentioned though. Yeah.
Yeah, and the ghost is in that scene.
Very true. All right, folks, we got to wrap this one up. We're going real long for a trailer reacts, but let us know what you think of the Ahsoka trailer in the comments below. Let us know what you think of the show. Of course, we will be reacting to this one weekly, but until then, bright suns and have a magical day.